The premise of evolution is fundamentally around how life is slowly evolving and changing over vast amounts of time. This too must therefore include the mind and the mind's ability to reason and understand principles of engineering. With an evolutionary perspective, physical history and evidence of construction should reflect humanity's ever-increasing knowledge, right? What we see instead of evolutionary structures are man-made monoliths that defy the idea of these cavemen civilizations that were somehow less intelligent. It takes great mental power and understanding to build massive sites that stand the test of time. Let's look at this Smithsonian Magazine article written by Margarita Bassi titled "Colossal Stone Monument Built 1,000 Years Before Stonehenge Shows Neolithic Engineers Understood Science." The article is an in-depth review of the materials and the probable construction process of the Menga Dolmen. As proponents of intelligent design, it should come as no surprise to us that ancient civilizations would need to utilize principles of math and science to complete these great feats of engineering. In fact, the article begins with one of the crowning achievements. The Menga Dolmen of Spain holds a colossal stone chamber that includes a 150-ton capstone, roughly 5 times the weight of the heaviest megalith at Stonehenge. What a feat! Now, according to Michael Parker Pearson, an archaeologist at University College of London, the builders couldn't have afforded to make any mistakes when maneuvering the stones into position, and they would need, quote, "an extraordinary eye on dimensions and angles." Now, builders of the Menga Dolmen would have had to use principles or knowledge of at least friction, acceleration, and center of mass to move these types of stones. They would have had to have knowledge of counterweights, ramps, and the consideration of soil to set the stones in place, and weight and stress distribution to carve and to build the stones into an archway. Garcia San Juan tells CNN, quote, "We have to call it science. If any engineer today tried to build Menga with the resources that existed 6,000 years ago, I don't think that they could do it." But let's not stop with Menga Dolmen. According to the New York Times, there are over 35,000 ancient stone structures in Europe alone. Now, why should we care? Science exemplifies intelligent design. Due to their engineering precision, material durability, and alignment with astronomical phenomena, the construction techniques employed by ancient societies reveal advanced knowledge of geometry and physics and astronomy. It's the only way that they could have created these types of monumental edifices that have stood for centuries. The use of sourced stone reflects an understanding of geological properties, while the choice of materials demonstrates insights into strength and resilience. That's science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, and physics. They all come into play at this site and many others around the world. Now, many ancient structures are strategically aligned with celestial bodies, showcasing a sophisticated understanding of astronomy and the ability to incorporate this knowledge into their architectural design. Think Stonehenge in England, the pyramids of Giza in Egypt would be a great example. You got Machu Picchu in Peru, Chichen Itza in Mexico, Newgrange in Ireland, and then you have Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. Now, all of these are oriented to align with solstices, equinoxes, or other celestial events, revealing the cultural study of the stars and also the probable worship of the stars. Think astrology. Finally, the longevity of these stone structures, often lasting for thousands of years, still in good shape today, provides invaluable data for current fields such as archaeology, geology, and materials science. We can learn from our past. By studying weathering patterns, structural integrity, and construction methods, scientists can gain insights into the technologies and even the environmental conditions of all of these ancient civilizations. Now, overall, ancient stone structures serve as a testament to human ingenuity that underlies a creator, an initial mind that we were all created in the image of. Now, I mentioned that all of these major archaeological sites had something to do with astronomy, or more likely astrology. that also lends credence to the biblical record of the Tower of Babel being the initial inspiration for these other structures. Now, when we look at our past and we see these mysterious stone structures, and when we consider the Word of God, we know that by wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. It takes wisdom and understanding, and we should be reminded to worship the Creator of nature, not nature itself.